Today, we embark on our exploration of Wisconsin lighthouses. In this video, we'll start close to home and visit the various lighthouses in the Kenosha Racine area, in the southeast corner of the state. In Kenosha, we'll check out the Kenosha Pierhead Lighthouse, as well as the old Southport Lighthouse. In Racine, we'll check out the Reef Lighthouse, the Breakwater Light, and the old Racine Harbor Lighthouse. So stay tuned for some spectacular views. Kenosha, Wisconsin, originally known as Southport, being the southernmost port in the state on the Lake Michigan coast. We'll head over to Southport Park to see if we can get any views of the Kenosha lighthouses from a distance down the shore. We'll walk past the old beach house to see if there's any progress on the restoration. Looks like the roof replacement is complete. New doors, sidewalks, railings. Well, what the? I hear a drone circling around. Not bad. The front is looking pretty good. The lakeside looks like a lot of work is still needing to be completed. I wonder how the interior is progressing. Anybody know when the new completion date of the restoration is? Seems like it keeps getting pushed out. With a fishing bobber to top it off. Off in the distance on that point is the harbor. Let's see what we can see. It's a bit hazy, but we can see the outer Breakwater light and the South Harbor light. Can't see the North Pierhead Tower though. Let's head over to Simmons Island to get a closer look. I see the old Southport Light Tower straight ahead, across the harbor. Off to the right across the harbor is the Coast Guard station. To the left is the old Southport Lighthouse and Tower. We'll come back around a little later to take a closer look. But first we'll head down to the lakeshore. There's the twist sculpture. Looks so barren without the prairie grass and flowers. Give it another month or so. It'll come around. Let's go check out the North Pierhead Tower and the accessory lights. The light in this area goes way back to about 1848, with the current structure erected in 1906, which essentially made the shore-based Southport Lighthouse obsolete. The lighthouse is now owned by the Kenosha Lighthouse Studio and is an active art studio. However, COVID did have an effect on the activities at the location, but I'm looking forward to the activities returning. That hummingbird, I believe, is the work of Dale Mellor. I think. That's the light on the south pier entrance to the harbor. And that's the light on the outer breakwater. Pretty neat. Now let's walk over to the old Southport Lighthouse. Here's the Southport Lighthouse structure, which was completed in 1866, replacing the previous 1858 structure, which was a replacement for the original 1848 structure. The sign here describes all that, plus a few extra details. It's got the City of Kenosha landmark status, as well as being on the National Register of Historic Places. Old cellar entry. And a peek inside the museum. Wow, that's about 75 feet above lake level. Well, we better get a move on northward towards Racine before nightfall. Here we are, Racine, Wisconsin. An interesting city of around 78,000 folks. Its location is centered around the mouth of the Root River. The city has its history dating back to the Native American inhabitants. Folks from the east migrated into the area, and by 1841, the area was incorporated as the village of Racine, Racine being the French word for root. The city has a sprawling downtown area with a lot of old architecture. To the left is Monument Square, with the Veterans Monument, standing since 1884. Let's hang a right towards the harbor. Looks pretty empty and peaceful this time of year, which the ducks are loving. Offshore, about 2 miles out, lies a dangerous reef, where a light tower and foghorn are a necessity. The current structure, built in 1961, is a basic steel skeletal tower with a light and a foghorn. The previous structure, that had been in service since 1906, was a bit more elaborate, including a lightkeeper's dwelling. There's the south navigation marker into the harbor. There's also an official pole navigation marker on the North Breakwater. The North Breakwater and its lights have gone through many transformations over the years. Originally, the North Breakwater had a simple pole light, which was later converted to a hexagonal pyramidal tower. Then, in 1924, the hexagonal tower was replaced by this square structure we see today, which was originally erected on the North Pier back in 1901, moved to South Pier on 1912, and then to its current location here. Service of this light tower officially ended in 1987, with the pole light at the end of the breakwater being the official navigation light. Looking across the harbor, we see the old, original Racine Lighthouse, alongside the now decommissioned Coast Guard station. The structures are not accessible to the public, being part of the property of Rivers End Marina. Ooh, guard dogs on duty. And quite a bit of razor wire. Let's sneak a peek through the fence. The structure looks like it's in a bad need of restoration. At least get those windows repaired. I wonder if any restoration plans are in the works. One last look at the North Breakwater light. I hope you enjoyed the quick tour of the Kenosha and Racine lighthouses. Till next time, good day.